So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? No, I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Serene is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you fray. You speak our language, do you not?
Oh no.
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Whoa.
Now you're gonna die.
What are you
Come on. Oh, you wee
What
bastard.
in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
Oh shit.
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takeoff Blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Arabia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too.
I feel bad
It's
for
almost
this
all
old
gone.
man.
What we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, Blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
sir.
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulders are
yeah.
acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
I'll be glad to join you.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Yeah.
Oh.
To be fair.
You reckon we
just
can't
got in.
manage on our own?
Yo,
No,
chill.
no, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
I figured I'd just run along behind you.
You could, but even with them young legs of yours, you'd hold us back. You're in need of a horse.
Well, those don't come cheap.
True. But your luck's in, lad. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
Yeah, I have a
Actually,
question.
There is something I'd like to ask about. This Yurko and his mates, who are they?
They're Lord Samin's kin. They're fine as long as they don't get too much booze inside them.
Only they're from Moravia, so they're never far from the booze.
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself. Besides, they stick with the family when push comes to shove. And you can't say that about everyone.
And you, sir? What is it you do?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you. If you haven't figured me out by now, you can't be very bright.
No, I just meant, what exactly is it you do for Lord Semi? And your name isn't exactly very common.
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you what a captain does. As for my name, it's a nickname Lord Samin's grandpa gave me. May he rest in peace. When I joined his service as a young fella, I took my Nardi club with me. Wouldn't use anything else. I was used to it. And more than once helped me to, well, win an argument. I broke many a hard skull with it. And it's still in one piece. We've been together so long, we even share the same name.
You're lucky you didn't turn out to be...
You're right.
We should probably get going.
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here.
Okay, I could eat and sleep in the... whatever. Okay, meet them in the courtyard.
Bro, I'm sick. I'm sick.
Oh,
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troshkovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troshkovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father,
It's pretty
you'd
cool.
get more
Like
blood
two
out
old
of a
men. We're
stone
helping
than
two old
coin
men.
out of him. And then he behaves
So,
like I shit golden eggs.
You know, they're
because I'm a
veterans
noble,
and all that.
even though he's
But
got
they also
more
have
coin than me.
Such
a
the
chance
time,
to
sir.
shine if a
But
fight,
that Yurko,
you know,
he's
occurs
gone
and all
too
that.
far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry as soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
Let's make light of
It
it.
was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
Oh, wait. Maybe it's the wagon we found last time?
There now.
Damn. Gnarly, hello.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll get...
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
The the quill is mightier than
I believe the quill is mightier than the sword.
Is that so? Next time you meet a fella on the road who wants to rob you, you can write a sonnet about it. Or maybe you try and tickle him to death.
What I meant was...
What do I care? You can have my cudgel.
Thank you, Captain.
Shit, reputation
Save the
lost.
thanks, and guess...
Okay, let's use what he gave me anyway. Oh, it's already equipped.
So, young'un, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Should I lose? Oh, that's a mean face. Okay, this is actually bad. It's because I'm using a heavy weapon one-handed, which, you know, makes this bad. Shit, I forgot how to dodge. I feel like dodging would be better here. Okay, let's lock up. Oh, fainted. Oh, nice block. Oh.
Bandage, quick!
What's up?
Get over here, you. What do you say, son?
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself. But I can see the young and their spirit.
Bunch of old men.
Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
No.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no
He might
shield.
die.
True enough.
Thank you.
I'll try to save him. If things go awry, I'll try and save him. Because I feel like that's an important thing. It's gonna bite his ass later. And I don't want him to pay with his life just because he's being a nice person. That would be pretty sad. I don't have a skill to fix this item. That's sad. Let's go.
Yes?
Oh shit, do I gotta talk? Alright, the controls are a bit weird though. So, to mount, it's E. But I gotta inspect with X. But if I want to dismount, I press X and not E.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You
Thanks.
should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You
I
can't
already saw
always
it.
choose
It
your
is.
battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I
So the
understand
truth.
why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl.
A well-built
Build a
girl.
cottage,
Hell yeah.
visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping a dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
What do you call this? Radzig kind of said the same thing as well, where we kind of have to let go of our thirst for revenge. He even downplayed the sword that we made with our second dad. You know? So it's still an ongoing theme, letting go of revenge. That's why I'm conflicted with Henry being friendly with the humans that were here in Trotsky. Because in the first game, the humans were your biggest enemies, you know? They're the big baddies. Oh, hello. What's up?
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As if we'd never met.
About who?
Let's be funny.
That's what I like to hear. Now run along.
Why is this old man very likable? Ooh, that's nice. Nice dagger flipping, Gnarly. You are gnarly. Maybe that's why you're called Gnarly. Oh, the entrance is on the other side.
Greetings.
Greetings as well.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semine on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semine would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semine is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
You ought to calm down, Master Bailiff. That kind of talk can stir things up.
You're right, of course. It just makes me mad, though.
I understand.
Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
That'll be all. Thanks.
Okay.
Next time, have a bath before you come to see me, you pig.
Whoa.
What do you have for sale?
This dude is an asshole. Well, let's save our money first.
Take care then, and thanks for nothing.
Oh. I could steal a lot of things at night here. I'm gonna fuck over that scribe because he's an asshole. This is so cool. Pebbles goes to the watering thing on his own. On her own, I mean.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yitchin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Well, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yitchin.
Sir, I could send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing...
So this must be a just a political wedding. Doesn't seem like he really loves the girl.
We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my brains they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing.
But sure.
Let's go then.
I really want us to go faster though.
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Okay. Let's leave our horse here. I'll be back, Pebbles. You're not gonna be lost again. Morgue.
Only my silence was a sin. Jan did nothing wrong. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
Maybe we're close. Let's check the clearing a bit. If there's none, we're gonna go back immediately. There's no sign of the cart veering off this side, but this seems like a prime ambush spot, no? What?
Search.
Okay. Let's go back. Hello.
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is, then.
Okay, let's go to the back because we're not going to be leading the way.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Jarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg, while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's the change in the economical situation, sir. The burghers have more rights, and they make smart use of them. They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops, baths, inns, mills, while the nobles sit waiting until Jack from Backwater Hamlet brings them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar, right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Okay. This is a pretty steep drop. Yeah, it seems like this is the way. Apollonia. Is it the forest? Huh. That's awkward. There's a what? There's a call this fast travel to this area. Huh. Okay, let's go down. Let's be careful not to break our... Ah! Okay. That was a close call. I don't see anything. See anything suspicious, but let's not veer off too far. Oh, is this it? Huh.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road. Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
So it didn't fall or anything.
Here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Yeah. Of course the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there.
I bet I
And
could
keep
have
a sharp
explored
lookout.
on my own.
Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh,
go
be
left.
quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
It's left here. For sure. Yeah. I'll go first because I don't want it to die or anything.
Marika was headed somewhere around here. I could have the dogsmith her scarf. Maybe he'll lead me somewhere.
Me.
Yeah, we'll do that
Always
later.
gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night. I was
Crossroads.
shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that
I hear some voices.
crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the work, yeah, I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
It ain't his fault. What's wrong with his legs? What's wrong with his legs?
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
I'm afraid
Sure,
of
sir.
heights.
With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
I wonder what would have happened if I said I'm afraid of heights.
What the fuck? You imagine they do? Right up in the dark. You're right. They did. They rolled around and gave off sparks. Aye, sparks.
You two are arseholes. I'd have nothing to do with a wench like that. It ain't right having a pair.
Those definitely aren't in the blacksmith's hands.
She might be hexed, or maybe a witch.
You see hexes everywhere. It ain't that strange.
Could fight them, but let's be chill about it.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Isn't it a bit dangerous, just charging in?
Sure it's dangerous, youngster. But if you're more dangerous than them bastards, it'll all end well.
So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea, Henry. And I see you're equipped for it too. Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
Right you are, Captain.
Okay.
Showed me all these pictures and taught me a lot. Aye, Stumble was a priest. Pigs can fly. And Ghoul's name is really Sophie.
For a wench, he's got a miserable pair of tits on him.
What?
Shit.
Damn it.
Shit.
Nice! I'll hack your ass off!
You won't get me.
Shit.
Good! Good!
Oh, bleeding, are we? Want me to get
Got
your
him.
mom?
We'll finish this quickly!
Shit. Okay, got one.
Yeah, you bastard!
Oh shit.
Hey, now you fuck.
Yo! What are you doing?
I'll rip your ass open.
What?
Now,
You! There's more of us!
I'm dropping. Get him.
Nice strike. I need a bandage. Quick.
This should stop it. Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them. But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
We gotta help
You
him
think
out.
this was
He's
a patrol?
bleeding out.
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
Shouldn't we send for reinforcements?
Who would we send for? By the time we return, the bastards will be gone along with my goods.
Don't worry, lad. This scum is no match for us.
Give me a moment.
Hurry up, lad.
There's food all around. Okay. Let's go. You're messed up, dude. Can I get this axe? No. Okay, so this is where they went in. Okay, let's go, dude.
We can get going.
That's just grand.
I thought we had everything clear, then, sir. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Makes no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Oh, wait. Isn't that...
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready now.
Is that the guy that we saw at the start?
Like that time with the Shawnee, sir.
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves.
Are you sure?
Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything.
Bro, he's beaten up. Oh, it's a crossbow.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Sameen.
Yeah, it is him.
Of course you can have everything back.
It is him.
As long as you ask nicely, eh?
That's the dude we found at the start.
Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
Shit. Okay, we can't have them killed. We gotta help.
At them! You whoreson!
I gotta finish this fast.
You should have fucking stayed out of it. Show your stuff.
Okay, that's one.
I'll be done with you. We're gonna gut you, you horse son.
Go at him from
What's wrong?
Nice hit! You'll be fucking sorry.
Oh, fucker!
Yeah, don't spare him.
Ow.
Hey, now you fucked that fucker.
Okay, he's not that good.
No chance. Slice him up. There's more of them.
Nice hit.
Got him.
Nice strike.
That was something. You'll be fucking
We're
sorry.
gonna gut you, you whore son. They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening?
Yeah.
Come here!
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands.
But they'd taken him captive.
Are you deaf? They took him captive because he wanted to drive off with the load. They were in cahoots.
Uh-huh.
And they deserve the same punishment.
And what punishment can he expect?
Now listen up, Henry. We don't promise nothing to no scum. And if you promise him anything else, you'll be lying.
I'll go and track him then.
Great. Hurry.
No one bad thing said about your family.
Crows can't talk.
Shit, I have a bad feeling about him. I have a bad feeling about the dude. I didn't wanna say you fuck off or anything. I had the option, but I didn't want to. Okay, I could have gone in the wrong direction, but let's pray that I didn't. Okay, I feel like I went the right way. There you are.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
Can't you think of any other way out of this?
Well, you could let me go.
Why would I?
Maybe for coin.
Hell no.
Now keep your damn coin. None of that.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you're no match for me. Even if the noose is waiting for you, it's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in with a rock. And believe me, I'll do it if there's no other way.
Fuck!
Jesus Christ,
All
Henry,
right.
you're scary as
I'll
hell.
come with you. But you'll put a word in for me.
I might. As long as you don't try anything.
Promise me.
I won't promise you anything. Now come on. I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Sameen. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with his hands.
Oh, I think I'm gonna stay.
Could you wait a while? I'd better just check that I haven't lost anything while running around here.
All right, but make it quick. I was happy to get out of Sameen for a while, but now I'm looking forward to being back at my own fireside.
I ain't done nothing, I swear. It was Venser.
Is that offer of a ride still open?
Sure, if you want.
What's gonna happen with that pair?
You mean Radovan's hands? The other fellow was tied up, so who knows what went down. Gnarly'll have a word with him, and we'll see what he tells us.
Sir, Venser surrendered because I promised to put in a good word for him.
Shit.
Well, it's nice that you promised him.
All right. A ride would be great.
Wait until you're my age.
Nice, we got a free ride.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Venser's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it
Their
was.
hands are not tied.
Thief robbing a thief. What a world.
I'm still a nobleman, if you don't mind. So I'm not a thief. I'm a robber baron.
A thief's a thief.
Where are you taking us?
Glad you're finally awake.
Where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realise you can't just execute me.
Ah, it depends. By rights, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and knock your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my pizzle?
Yanking my pizzle.
You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
If Lord Seming's in a good mood, he'll try to find out whose idea it was.
It definitely wasn't mine.
You're such a rat, Frenzy.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on and on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear on my soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Every man should kill. I dragged to the gallows.
This is so
swore on
nice.
his
I
mother.
like this.
Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul.
I wish,
even if he was as pure as a driven snow. But this
How do I put
bastard
it?
doesn't
I
think
wish it
twice
was kind
about
of like
his soul.
Dragon's Dogma to a medieval dynasty where you could only fast travel.
Captain's right. Only the
Using
lowest
corpus.
of the low swears on his mother.
That's right.
Maybe on hardcore
You
mode,
always were a
that could
piece of
be how
shit,
it
Francie.
works.
No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
I need something to eat.
Okay, I can dismount anytime now. But let's see if they'll stop. Otherwise, I'll just dismount on my own.
Greetings.
Okay, we're by the store, so I'm gonna drop off here. Goodbye.